What's going on, my awesome movie nerds? So I'm about to start reorganizing, categorizing my entire movie collection. And I figured I'd take you along, show you guys how I sort and catalog and organize my movie collection, how I used to do it, how I'm planning to start doing it now, and why I'm switching over. Let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so here is about half of my movie collection here, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. I have fallen in love with these sleeves here that I put my movies in. So it's just these plastic sleeves, so I will take the cover art out, slip that in there, and then I have the DVDs here in a nylon cover, plastic cover thing here. So yeah, I will put them in there. And this saves on space and storage, and it is super, super nice. I would highly recommend checking these out right here. I'll leave some links in the description of what I use for this stuff. But anywho, how I have this cataloged and categorized right now, I have it by genre. So I have it by comic book, films, Christmas, comedy, documentary, drama. I have my entire collection cataloged and organized this way. The problem, though, that I've been running into with organizing it in genres is there's a lot of films that are in multiple genres, in the vein of different genres. And yeah, then you have to make a call, like, which genre do you place it in? The other thing is, each of these boxes, and I got these boxes at Walmart, just fit perfectly in these boxes, and I love it. But each of these boxes house 100 DVDs in each box, and I like to keep it at specifically 100 DVDs. That way, it's, number one, it's easy for me to know how many I have in my collection just by looking at about how many boxes I have. Number two, these boxes are a nice size, very easy to handle. I've had larger boxes and they get super heavy once you start putting all these DVDs in there and Blu-rays and stuff. So I found that these just feel like a really, really nice size box. The problem, though, is because I want to keep them at 100 DVDs per each box. Alright, so let's say I have this stack of DVDs that need to be added into my collection. And this is the same for on the shelf, and why I so loved moving away from having DVDs on the shelf. Not only does it save space, but you can also add DVDs to your collection so much easier, because on a shelf, especially if you have it organized by genre, alphabetized, or however you have it organized, whenever you want to put a movie somewhere, you have to move the rest of the movies down. And when I had the larger boxes, I could just fill it up and fill it up. Got to the point where I'm specifically wanting to keep these at 100 DVDs per box. Now, if I go in here and I'm needing to, say, add this Christmas movie in, right? We've got White Christmas here, and this needs to be added to my collection. So I would go over to my Christmas, and I would find where it goes. Let's just say it goes right in here. And now, all of a sudden, I have to take this guy out, and then he goes in here, and then this guy out, and he goes over here, and so on and so forth. So I have to take out my entire movie collection to be able to add one film. And that's been getting very annoying. So this is why I'm changing. This is what I've had. And what am I changing it to, you might ask? I bought these stickers. These stickers go from 1 to 2,000. And what am I going to do? I'm going to number each one of these films. How am I going to number it? Hold on. I should have been more prepared. Let me go grab my phone. An app. And the app's called DVD Profiler. And this is what it looks like right here. So this is what the app kind of looks like, and it has all my movies in there, and each movie has a number. So as you can see here, Superman's Doomsday, has number 445, right? So my thought process is this, and this is where I'm going to go with all this. And this is, not only is this app on my phone, but I also have it on a computer. Here's the thing, is that as it gets numbered in my apps, and yeah, as it gets cataloged into my collection, that's where it's going to go. Downside, going to make me much more reliant on my app. So if I want to find a movie, I look it up on my app, see the number. If it's 445, then I can go to box 4, which I know is going to be the 400s. And it's going to be about halfway through, and then I'll have my numbers right there. And so I'm planning to take these numbers and stick them right in there, sort of thing. That's my thought process right now, and that's what I'm going to start doing. So what this is going to then do is whenever I add movies to my collection, it always goes to the back, right? And that way I can continue just filling up boxes and filling up boxes. That way whenever I add films to my collection, number one, I don't have to worry about alphabetizing them or figuring out what genre they're in. But number two, I can just pull out the box in the back, stick them in there. Once that box hits 100, then I'm able to pull out another box and continue. It allows my movie collection to continue growing, and I don't now have to worry, about sorting or cataloging, because my apps on my phone and my computer are going to do that for me. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Let's clear some space for the computer right now. Alright, so here we go. We got the computer in here. It's old. It's half of the screen's going out, or a quarter of the screen backlight is going out there. Unfortunate, really. Anywho, so this is the DVD Profiler app, or application on the computer here. So I'm going to organize it by number and have it ascending, so we can start at the very first, and this is the number where it falls in my collection, so that's the number I'm going to put on the DVD. So basically, we're just going to start right here, 2012, and these are my action movies, as you can see. So we can see 2012 is title number 1, so we're going to pull off sticker number 1 here and place it right at the top right there. And then that goes right in there. And then we continue down. Art Heist is number 2. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be absolute chaos in my movie collection until I get it resorted through here. But, you know, it's going to be brilliant once it's in there. Let's get a move on. So we are gonna head to Walmart here. I need to get more labels for my movie collection. Not the number label things, but the other labels that I have on the back. I can't find the labels I have been getting. I'm gonna have to, I guess I'll just go with these. It won't be uniform, but it'll be fine. So I got Kill Bills Volume 1 and 2. I was starting to get a lot of strange looks in there. I half thought they were going to kick me out. I don't know, man. You know, I did actually watch that Tribulation film, the End Times movie with Howie Mandel in it.
And I believed it. All of it.
Yeah, that film, it's like God's Not Dead meets The Matrix. It's weird, man. What's hilarious is that instead of Keanu Reeves, you've got this old fat guy as your main hero. Oh, man. I would highly recommend check this out. It's wild, man. It's wild. Alright, so this is what I have got thus far here, and I've not finished. As you can see, these still have not been done. I still need to go through a couple more boxes here, putting the numbers on and everything, but I've got solid, almost 6 boxes here done. Yeah, it is really, really cool. One thing I do want to say that I found out by doing this is how much, how confused I was at where different films were in my collection. Because it would come up and I was supposed to find, say, Black Plague, and I started looking in fantasy, in horror, in all different genres, and I eventually found it in the thriller sort of thing. And that happened to a lot of films. So I think this is going to definitely help me be able to find films much easier. So let's say I want to watch The Fast and the Furious here. Super easy. I pull up the app on my phone. I can just type in fast. That's a dast. There we go. And here's all the different Fast and Furious, as we can see. And we'll just click here, The Fast and the Furious 503, pull out box number 5, and it's the third one back here. Boom! See how easy that was to find the movie that you're looking for? This is going to just streamline this so much. Very, very happy about this. Another thing, I found out that I had duplicates in my collection that I didn't even know about. I didn't realize I had that sort of stuff. Crazy! Insane! Obviously, not all films can actually fit in these boxes and in these super nice sleeves. Specifically, collections don't fit. I have a couple shelves here with my collections and any box sets sort of stuff, and as you see, I do have numbers on these. If they're in my collection, they will have a number on it, and I'll be able to find it. And I'll make a note even in my app, so that if it's not in one of the boxes, I'd be like, it's on this shelf. And then these are all the Warner Brothers snap cases, these old cardboard snap cases that you got here. Do not fit in those nice plastic sleeves, which, you know, unfortunate. But, anywho, the majority of my collection is right here in these boxes, that can continue to grow. Or at least that's the idea with it all. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it all over on my butt, give this video a big old thumbs up, consider subscribing. I come out with new videos every single Tuesday relating to physical media collection, movies, comics, TVs, all that stuff. Remember, I love you awesome nerds, and we're out.